What's going on, guys? Your boy Mason. We're back with another video, and in today's video guys, me going over the 70s GC fandom tier list and actually reacting to these. Now, I did this video last year and I thought I would do this again since the new melee has released. I'm curious to see where the fandom actually places a lot of the characters, guys, and we'll see if this is going to be a correct tier list or, you know, we'll see. I mean, you know, I'm curious to see, because the thing is, last year I think I said that they had a lot of hot takes. Now, I think that's what a lot of the fandom is, right? It's just a lot of, like, you know, maybe new player friendly content, maybe not like endgame super endgame heavy. We're gonna find it out all in this video, guys, as we go through the tier list. We have the PvP and the PvE tier list, so I have both pulled up, and I don't want to spoil anything. That's why I'm scrolling up to the top here. But if you guys haven't hit that sub button already, man, and you guys enjoy videos like this, definitely make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Your boy Macy's on the road to the 50K, and we recently just hit that 42,000 subscribers as well. So let's go. I mean, you know, we've been on the grind. We've been going pretty crazy. So let's hop in and let's actually see what the tier lists are looking like, guys. So let's start with PvE. I think PvE will be like the first one we should go with. I think a lot of the thing is with PvE as well is like general characters that are good, right? If you guys saw my PvE tier list, you can kind of get an idea of like what I think is good, and I mainly base it off of like demonic beast endgame content and like the demon king fight now, right? Because that's like another new thing too. So yeah, we'll see. Let's scroll through and let's see what they value. So heroes are sorted in alphabetical order within each tier to facilitate navigation. Moreover, units being in the same tier does not mean they serve the same uses. So they're pretty much telling us like, okay, if a character's in this tier, that doesn't mean that another character could be better or vice versa, right? They're just like on the same level, I guess, for what they say. To keep the tier list in a decent size, units won't be repeated even if they excel in more than one activity. Okay, so I mean, I guess that's fair, but the thing is, I'm already like, from what I'm noticing is that units that excel in almost all content, so if it's a decent sized, units won't be repeated, right? So I guess if a character is like not in like, okay, so I guess they have a demonic beast one. Okay, let's start. Let's look at the first list. Let's see what they got here. So they got Albedo, Hell, Ultimate Escanor, Chad King. Wait, Hell for PvE? Wait, what? I just took that in. Wait, Hell for PvE? Excuse me? Okay, I don't understand this. I actually don't, because I think Hell is more so of a PvP character. I think we all know this. Unknown team in PvP is very good. In PvE, what team am I using Hell on? Actually, though, I have to think about that, right? I don't think any of the demonic beasts I'm really gonna use her. What other PvE? I mean, even Demon King, you don't use her either. Why is she in the top tier in Demon King? That makes actually no sense. Okay, that's a hot take right there. Ultimate Esper, sure. Chad King is good. New melee is good as well. Like, he obviously fits there. Purgatory melee is really good too. Trader melee, I think, is still worthy of this like you know, this tier. I think it actually is fair to say. LV as well, sure, and then Mile. Okay, that's fair. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. If anything, I'm already looking at this one right here. Heroes good for demonic beast. I would actually swap Demon King and Hell, literally. Like, you could do that, and maybe even move Hell down more as well. Oh wait, look, bro, that's how you know. That's how you know they didn't even like actually update their tier list here, guys. But yeah, no, as you can see, double Hell here, so that's probably why. I guess she's made for this slot and not actually here, but I guess that's just like I don't know, a mistake on their end. But let's see what other characters they have here that are kind of like, you know, hot takes here. We can kind of scroll through, but we got Brawler Bond, you know, Demon King Esterosa, Brunhild. Yeah, I mean, these seem fairly good. I would say Liz. I don't know why Liz is not in the top tier, by the way. That should be another thing, is that Liz should be in the highest tier for PvE. She's literally the PvE unit. You guys know this, and I recommend Liz so much for a lot of people. The fact that she's not in this tier is crazy. Same with Freyr. I think Freyr also deserves that tier as well, because he covers kind of the same basis as like a lot of these other characters. He can clear every PvE endgame content, and he's very good in all of them. Like, look at the Demon King right now. He's really good on the unknown team. Look at him in Demonic Beast. He covers Nidhogg. He covers, you know, Skull and Hadi. You know, Bird, Deer. Like, he can be all of them. So I don't know. I think, you know, if anything, Freyr and Liz should be the top of this tier, and that's what I usually put for my PvE list. I mean, if you guys have seen my PvE tier list, you'll know. But I had these two and Mael in my top tier, and then I had Melly like right here. So like Melly would be like, you know, in that range though. I think he's definitely like, you know, worthy of this slot. But you know, these two characters not being there is crazy, man. Let's see what else they got. Margaret's there. Yeah, that's fair. You know, Matrona, okay. Megelda, sure. Green, yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, a lot of these characters are literally what they say, like, good for demonic beast battle. I don't even think this is a tier list. This is more so just like grouping characters and what they're good in. That's what I think this is mostly. But okay, let's scroll past. I think a lot of this is right, you know, I think it makes sense. Heroes good for death matches, sure. I mean, this is just a deathmatch tier, right? It's not. The thing is with this tier list is, from what I'm noticing, this is not a tier list. This is more so like grouping characters and what they're good in. That's what I think this is, right? It's more so just grouping them in what they're good in. Heroes good for farming. Chandler, they only have him here because of like one. I think it's a SA coin farming strat. I could be wrong, but I think that's the only reason they have him there. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, even characters like BDM and like Lilia should not even be in this like farming tier, I don't think. It just, I don't know, it's kind of a little like weird. I mean, Merlin makes sense. Heroes using niche content, that's fair. Yeah, I'd say a lot of this is fair. I think like maybe Light Liz could be even a little bit higher. Because like, but that's the thing, guys, like, right, like it's depending on if they're good on demonic beast, or if they're good in deathmatch, or if they're good in farming. Like, this is not a tier list. This is more so just grouping characters in different content. I like Light Liz for like guild boss and like things like that. So if there was like a guild, I guess, because they have it right here, units effective in guild boss, so that's fair. But stuff like that, right? Like, I just think if you're gonna make a tier list, I think it should be in a structure that has it based on how good they are, not necessarily just grouping them into a different type of content. Like, I get it. I think what this tier list is, though, is it's really good for like a new player looking at it. Because if you look at like some of the characters here, you'll be like, okay, I know these heroes are gonna be good on demonic beast, so that makes sense, right? And you'll be like, okay, LR Liz is really good, Freyr's really good, you know, Jormungand's good for hers, Miguelda, right? Like, that makes sense. And then, like, most of this as well, other than Hell. But yeah, let's, okay. Yeah, I mean, other than that, though, I think they kind of got the general idea for the rest. Like, this one's like, they have no use in PvE, that's fair. Units used for graces, stat buffs, etc. Sure. I mean, I don't know about, well, I guess for the grace, yeah. Sure, you know what, fine. That's the PvE tier list right there, guys. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think it's a little controversial, some of the things. Mainly Hell being in the top tier is kind of wild. I mean, maybe that's a mistake on their end, I don't know. This was updated as of December 28, 2023 for the global and Asia servers. So this is the moment they got Melly. They were like, okay, let's edit it. And they didn't touch Hell. Okay. So there's the PvE tier list. Let's see PvP. Let's see what they got going on for this. So this was updated as of December 28th. So this is without New King. So we don't have New King in the list to see. Okay. So best PvP heroes here. We have Albedo, Transcendent Bond, Demon King, Queen Diane, you know, Queen Elizabeth, Ella Escanor, Hell. Okay. I mean, this is fair. This is fair, right? Like, the thing is, like, as you can see, like, this tier list is what a tier list should be, whereas the PvE one is just grouping them into things they're good in. This one's saying SSS means these are the best characters in the game PvP-wise, right? This is what this is saying right here. Would I say Tarmiel on the front lines is one of the best PvP characters in the game? No, but if we're talking Link, sure. If they're gonna include Link, sure, you could put him this high. Would I say... even Queen Diane, right? Even Queen Diane, should she be this high right now? I don't think so. I mean, where's Infinity Merlin? I mean, she got her relic when this melee came out. She should be up here. Where's Infinity Merlin? We're going to find out. Let's see if they have updated this or not. Where is Infinity Merlin? Actually, I'm blind. I don't see her here. No. No way. No way she's down here. I will be shocked. Then I know they didn't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Please, whoever's updating this tier list, if you're watching the video, man, I hope this is, I'm trying not to be like rude. I want it to be more constructive. So, I think Infinity Merlin should definitely be up here, man, for sure. For this part, I think this is mostly fair. I mean, Ainz is good. You know, Arthur's really good. Ragnarok Bond a little too high, I think. I mean, not most people are not really going to be rocking him. I mean, maybe on Sin's backline, sure. Chandler's still good. Kusak. Yeah, I mean, most of this is fair. Even the Subi units, I think, are fair too. You could argue like this spot is fair. Yeah. Levi, I don't know. I haven't seen a single Levi since like, I don't even know, man. The last time I saw Levi was like before even goddesses were meta. And the thing is, Levi would do good nowadays because of goddess meta if you face them, right? When goddesses were like mainly the thing, Green Levi would be really good, but I guess not now. Yeah, I mean, Ominous Nebula, right? Festival Zelda, sure. Alright guys, my bad, we are back with the tier list here. Let's see what else they got going on. So yeah, I was kind of just talking about like Ominous Nebula, Fell Soldiers. That makes sense. Like, I think the SS tier for what it is, it does seem pretty accurate. I mean, most of this stuff here is still runnable and is going to be in the meta around now, right? Like, I think it's, for you guys that don't know, I think the best team right now in PvP is Sins, and then a close second is Goddess. And I think from there on, it's kind of like Demons and like Unknown and like Humans, right? I think it kind of like splits off there. But you could argue like any of their slots regardless, but but I think most of this is fair. I think tier is still a little too high right now because I don't think unknown with tier right now is like as crazy as like, you know, Sins or Goddess team right now, but you can still put him there. That's fine. I mean, you know, people are gonna, you know, have their like preferences for like, you know, the unknown team and all that. All right, what else do we have here? Outstanding and complementary heroes in top tier PvP. Okay. I mean, this is pretty good. I think Assault Melee, low-key, you could argue Assault Melee in like this tier now because of New Melee. Because New Melee is green, so he has the type advantage. So he actually could be in the same level of like Perk Melee, LR Melee. I would actually not be opposed to that. Yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah, nothing too crazy. I mean, regular Margaret still, I would say, is like at least here, you know, if you're gonna run LR. I mean, regular Margaret is still like barely different than LR Margaret, so I think that's still a character you could run, and it wouldn't be like that much different, right? So S plus is like okay. I mean, she could at least be SS. I would say like they have to be one tier apart. Let's see, heroes who can do well in PvP. I don't know about that. I don't think they do well in PvP anymore. Viable heroes, including those who are in the sub. I mean, Bond even subline is or backline now is not even good. I mean, you know, he's not even a good sub. Passable and situational units in PvP. Okay. Yeah, I mean, from this point on, guys, I don't think it gets like, you know, yeah, exactly. Like, it's just from this point on, like, it's just characters you're not going to use anyway. It's mainly just like these like top tiers right here that are really the point of contention. And the main thing that I noticed here is that the person that did this tier list did not take into account Infinity Merlin Relic being as good as it is, because she should easily be in the SSS tier. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it looks pretty good and does make a good amount of sense. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. I want this to be mainly like a critique. You know, I hope that if the people watching, you know, that actually run the fandom, I don't know. I mean, I'd say I'm like a pretty big influence in the community for, you know, releasing videos and all that. So maybe if the fandom people see this, you know, I hope they, you know, update it again, please and thank you. But yeah, I mean, you know, take into account some of the things I mentioned, man. Maybe, you know, my feedback could be a little helpful for this tier list. I don't know. I mean, it seems like they're doing their own thing anyway with like, you know, the way they categorize stuff. But definitely they have two different people running their like PvP and PvE tier list. But yeah, man, I mean, in general though, it gives you a good idea. So I'll give it that. Like, at the very least, this tier list is good for giving you an idea of what characters are good in the game. Like that's what I'll definitely give it, for sure. But yeah, there obviously are like a few things like Hell being in this tier, and then you know, Merlin not being in the top tier. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's just the way it's gonna be. But yeah, guys, there we go, man. So that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the 70s GC fandom tier list. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man. Peace out and have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.